Ah, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Let's go. Nah, yo, why this guy got like a whole aura full intro? Who is? It's ASAP Rocky.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in Harlem at Jimmy Jazz with style icon, multi-platinum artist, and the creative director of Puma Motorsports. He's back, ASAP Rocky.
Let's do that again. Hey, yo, this thing on? Hey, yo, Complex, what's up? I'm Joe LaPuma, this ASAP Rocky right here, and this is 10 years since we hung out and did some shopping and shit. Catch us, chop it up, and catch up for a little bit, man, you know? ASAP, Harlem.
He's back. Let's go.
Ready, let's do it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How was that intro? Yo, why is the vibe so different on this vid? This is not like any other Complex vid.
Rocky, almost 10 years to the day when we shot our first one.
Time flies.
Crazy, welcome back.
Thanks for having me, man.
We are at the historic Jimmy Jazz in Harlem, now part of Snipes. There's a picture of you and the crew when you were young, up the stairs, so much history. Do you remember those days and coming in here, and what were you grabbing back then?
Yeah, I remember like looking for every size 8.
Guys just can't let me stream today, man. Guys just can't let me stream today, man. Oh my God.
Fitted because I had a big ass head back there still, you know what I'm saying? With big braid. But we used to look for like the two-tone fitted caps. On the way here, I was just talking about it, like Pele's was in the display window.
Yes.
Your favorite sneakers, Bo Jacksons, Uptowns, Air Max 95s, like whatever you wanted, like, yeah.
Nah, to me, these look disgusting, bro.
Fast forward to now, you walk in and you look at the Speed Cats, the popularity of the Speed Cats. What do you think about the parity of brands now in big box retailers like this?
Nah, I love watching these vids so much because when they talk about the shoes pop up right here so I can always check them out. And like, bro, that was bad. No. I'm into shoes, but I don't know shoes like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's just the evolution, man. Things evolve and revolve, you know, and things come back around. Some brands are new and they grow fast and rapidly, and some brands kind of have more of a slow grow.
Yeah.
But I think it's beautiful to have that much variety and options. You know, somebody like me, I'm not too particular.
We're shooting this in the dark. I feel like you are particular. You know?
This shit look good though.
Listen, I'm following your lead 10 years in.
Let's get it. Trust and Flacco, bro.
The Speed Cat, I feel like you said, like, even like recently, 2 years ago, you were the underdogs. Now we see it all over the streets. What do you think about that popularity? And like, you wore it even a couple weeks ago in LA.
People wear Puma? I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear Puma outside. Then again, I am from the UK.
Absolutely. I love them. It's having its time right now. It's the moment for it, for sure.
God damn.
I like distressed sneakers. Some people are like, oh, everything has to be pristine. But talk about the inspiration for these from Rutherford, Pennsylvania, when you were 8 or 9. And
wow. It's hilarious. So it's the juxtaposition of living in a place like, you know, New York City, a metropolitan area, and then going into a suburb like Hershey, Pennsylvania, right? I think the kids and the culture over there was slightly different, the way that they lived, the lifestyle. And when they would get shoes or sneakers, whatever it is, they would be embarrassed that it was like clean and fresh. They would want it to look like used and distressed.
What? Now you see, I'm telling you, life in America as a kid must be so different. Especially for these hoodlums. These hoodlums want it to be so different. I said, guys that like their shoes being nice and clean and fresh. Wow, yeah.
Yes, and I never could understand that. That concept, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, where I was from, you know, some nights you would go home and kind of toothbrush and brush off the scuffs or scrapes on your sneaker or dirt on your sneaker, and I think shoe polish and shit like that.
Kiwi shoe polish. Absolutely. Absolutely.
On the white.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
nah, I don't think I've ever I use like shoe polish on like them like fancy shoes and like the ones you used to go to school. I've never used shoe polish on any sort of trainers or anything like that.
Just like, oh, you can take that part out, but like, you know.
Clean, exactly. We got to talk about this new shoe.
Yeah.
The Mostro Discord.
Yeah, this is the Discord, man. Or pun intended. It's kind of crazy. You got a little disc right here. I don't know if y'all could get the light on that. Like, You know, it has a disc and a cord, and it spins. You don't even need laces to, you know.
Discord
do the
shoes.
thing and mesh.
Yeah.
And it just kind of takes and borrows. We adopted the Mastro sole with some carbon fiber right here, and, you know. And also with the Mastro, you know, paying homage to the Mastro.
You see, you're losing me, bro. A shoe with a disc on it. What?
Sole with the OG bottom.
Yeah.
I think it was dope and a dope twist and spin.
Absolutely. And we talked about the Speed Cat like 2 decades ago, how it was so popular, but is like another one that's archival. The Mostro was a surfing shoe and a track spike fusion, and then you even added another element to it. Yeah.
Wow. That was dope. You did your research.
Well, look, you know, I have to.
You, Joe.
Come on, I have to. Did you ever see this photo from 2001? Madonna
Yeah, I am staying far away from Puma for shoes, bro. That's what I'm saying.
in them?
Nah, bro, this is crazy.
So she wore them
Madonna?
for like a whole tour in 2001, and it just shows like she was forward.
mean, it
Obviously,
shows
she's kind of like a fashion icon,
way
but to see these
fashion
popping
and shoes
again
used to be
and so
like.
much history, what do you think about like seeing that?
This drink
Madonna
is so
been that
good.
bitch.
Oh my God.
Right? And we have like some March until September. There's like even some previews of samples, but before you came, I was like asking Puma, when are these dropping? These three, they wouldn't give me a release date, but talk about these crazy 3D versions.
Yeah, so this is a 3D version of the Mastro that we just showed. It's a 3D printed Mastro, and I thought it was
Who's wearing this? Why, when are we wearing this? Nah, actually, hold on now. If I was rich and I had like a really sick, like, car-y type of fit, I'm not gonna lie, these would go hard. For an IG flick, not to wear. I don't even think these are comfy. But for an IG flick, this would low-key go tough. But like, just like wearing them, nah, you lost me.
was fun. I think that what attracted me to this reminds me of like artificial intelligence because it was 3D printed, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought that this was like kind of like being trendy in what felt like retro futuristic way, if you may have you, because it's still a Mastro.
Absolutely. Do you think it's tougher to pull off? How like, do you like a challenge or this isn't a challenge for you?
Nah, man, because like I said, my taste, it changes. Like,
Okay.
there would be no Balenciaga dad shoe if it wasn't for the sake of people liking bulky shoes. There would be no Alexander McQueen, shoe. Those are prime examples of
I do
how
like
one
those
day on a Monday you
Balenciaga
might want
shoes.
to wear a bulky shoe, on a Tuesday more sleek and slender, you know?
Absolutely. I love that you bring up the
I
Balenciagas.
heard
'cause we used to call them the
Balenciaga
Larry
never
Davids.
feels good, it just looks
I
good.
think you were like, I like the Triple S. I call them the
Larry David.
Nah, that looks tough. And ASAP Rocky does have one of the best styles, I ain't gonna lie, so. Nah, those look nice. Are those Balenciaga? Yeah, those are nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get up. We have some more samples.
And then I get hit with an ad to the face, bro. No one wants your Google Pixel shoes.
Oh my God.
700.
Y'all seeing this?
Talk about what you love about these and like the different design
This
cues
guy
that you
loves the
put into
spiky
these.
shoes.
So this
bro.
is a sneak peek of I love this. This is currently my favorite shoe. This is a sneak peek. This is what we call the Gabbia. This is the cage. It's Italian for cage, like Mastro is Italian for monster. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Gabbia right here. And basically we have, a modular cage that could come off and you could kind of rock this and it looked like a whole nother shoe. Then it got the little right there, just like the Discord. But the sole is a bit different.
Okay.
It feels like more.
Guys are doing too much, bro. Bro has something that he can remove and it turns into a whole other shoe. And for some reason, it still has a disc on the shoe. Whose idea was this, bro? I mean, nah, it's comp that is different. I like how different it is, just that. No, man. And why are they not linking the shoes? Oh, they're prototypes, I forgot.
More spiky and it feels more fun. Not more fun, but it feels a little bit. Fuck it feels more fun. I said it.
Yeah.
This, like again, is another Mastro. Right now is 101 years of the Harlem Renaissance.
Yes.
And so if you know anything about Harlem and Renaissance, you would know that the Cotton Club is infamous for Harlem and everything too. The most popular genre of music at the time was called so-called jungle music, AKA jazz, you know what I mean? And so this was homage to what people consider jungle music, and everything is a safari kind of related theme to it if you pay close attention.
Yeah.
And the cage It's like a cage animal in the zoo, so there you have it.
Okay. Okay, everything ties together.
Yeah, I just threw that in there.
Okay. Put it in the brief, you know? And then some more inhales, obviously,
Some
coming
more
down
inhales.
the
We got these right here.
Yep.
These are sick, man. I mean, like I
Okay,
said,
wait, these
has
actually
the
look.
cheetah on the back.
Nah, these actually look.
No
Oh,
feathers, texture
okay. Nah. This is calm.
and stuff like
This
that.
I like.
Yeah, it goes with our jungle.
Yeah,
music.
this I like. Yeah, facts.
When you were first on the show, it was very new into like the show. We weren't even sure if we were going to do it consistently. Now we're over 300 episodes, and one thing that I love is that we have artists on the show, and whenever a Jeremy Scott Adidas comes up, a Sexy Red or Yachty, they're like, yeah, because Purple Swag is where I saw Rocky wear that.
Rocky took Jeremy to a different
Rocky
level.
and Jeremy Scott. It comes up all the time. What do you think about like that influence of young artists?
That shit is love.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's beautiful, man. You know, those are all my peers. Those are all my people. So it's beautiful, man. You know, I love that.
And it's funny because we were talking about it like your first Complex cover. You met Jeremy Scott.
Was nuts.
Crazy. It was, it was the Basquiat Warhol cover. I always tell the story when they bring it up. I was like, you know that they met on the set of his first Complex cover. You've had a bunch, but just like talk about that time. It's when I met you and when you met Matthew.
That was crazy. That was, look, you taking me down memory lane right now, man. It was a beautiful time, especially for music, culture, New York City, ASAP. It was beautiful, and I was a real big fanatic of Jeremy Scott's designs, and he had a job with Adidas at the time, and I loved everything he did. I wanted to, meet the dude, and one time I just got a call to kind of do a reenactment of the Basquiat Warhol cover. Came through. Jeremy was chill as fuck.
Yep.
I might have smoked a joint in his green room and shit.
Yeah.
And then I met you. You was young as hell. Now I'm fucking with you.
Yeah. Well, I was still old. I was still, exactly. But yeah.
Nah, like it was fun. We all was just green back then. We was all, we was all new to it, but fresh and just full of just like, what's to come, not knowing, just oblivious. And I love that vulnerability, but like, it was historical nonetheless.
Absolutely.
My first magazine cover.
Love that.
Something I realized, every like big artist or like, I don't even know, celebrity, like they rate A$AP Rocky so highly if it comes to like style, showing them love or anything like that, I swear. Like, no, I forgot who it was, bro. Oh yeah, when I was watching Playboy Max's stream, bro. And like, what's that stylist? Cause like, what's that stylist, bro? I think it's like Kai's stylist, but like the stylist was on Max's stream, and like he was like rating A$AP Rocky's style, like he has the most influence, like he was rating him highly, bro. So guys rate his style crazy.
That's like an honor for us as well.
Absolutely.
I used to have a manager mentor at Finish Line when I used to work there, and every like cool release or every shoe that he was into, he would buy like a size 11 and a size 9. I'm like, why are you buying two sizes? He was like, I gotta save for my son when they grow up, the 9, because you feel like everyone's gonna be a 9 at one point. Are you saving shoes for Rxzz and Riot?
I am, but I'm
Wait, is that the play? Nah, because like, what if those shoes aren't even good anymore? Guys are pre-ordering shoes for their future children. What the hell? Is that even normal?
selfish. I'm just gonna give them what was in my size. So like, hopefully they fit that size. If they can fit it, they can have it. You know what I mean?
And what's it like to have like your designs on them?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Shout outs to Puma for making that for my youngest, man. It was crazy. It's dope, Everybody
I wanna have my
like,
own shoe,
see
bro.
the stuff that they like for children. If they got children, if you're a parent, it's almost like, damn, I got all these brands, and I would love, my kids to dress the same way. So
what a family. I mean, wow. Wow. I mean, wow. It's just, one day, man.
dope
One
when
day.
you can make something for the youngest. It's cute.
Absolutely.
That's a great family. I ain't gonna
Obviously,
lie.
your household is responsible for a lot of Puma success. Are you and your lady comparing notes when you're designing?
Nah, we in competition.
Okay, that's right. That was the other thing I was wondering.
2014,
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
2018,
Yeah, I know.
That's my
2023.
ace. Like
damn.
every now and then, we totally don't even talk about what we're doing.
Okay.
Well, Puma is just separate. Like when we in the house, we barely try to talk about work. But every now and then, I might see some shit she doing, and if it's fire, I call up Puma and I'm tight about it. Like, what's up? How come we ain't do this for hours? What we do? Nah, it's dope shit, you know?
And it's been very successful. Obviously, her back in the day and her being back now and you guys just pumping out, so.
Yeah, like you said, Puma's having a good one, especially with the speed cat. It's a lovely time, you know?
Wow.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're going to take home.
Yeah, man, we'll see.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, man.
Love, bro.
This is the best part.
We did it, man.
For real.
This is my favorite part, man. Yes, sir. Hold on. The inhales. Hold on. Now, I never check out like Puma shoes. Hold on. What's it called? Inhale. Are these on sale? What the hell? 120 in the vid. It's now £55. £55 for these. I mean, shit, bro. For £55, these are kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, fairs. Now, where the links though? Now, oh yeah, let me check out these Discord shoes. Hold on. How do I? Hey, chill. It's making me click all types of links. Nah, this you kind of losing me, bro. Why can't I do like a 360 view? Oh, this is the wrong website. Nah, I could never rock these, bro. These are horror. Hell no, man. What the hell? Yo. Hell no.
Yo, Brandon, what's up, bro? Nice to meet you.
Likewise, bro.
Pleasure.
No.
Always. Good
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for helping us out.
I didn't even
Always,
peep with this
always.
either.
Yo, so look, I got my eye on about like 3 of these joints. I want to start with like
Talk to me.
every size and color.
Yo, what's good,
that you
Mangili
got in these
Mandons?
speed cats. Please
Bless,
hook a
say
brother
less.
up, right? We're gonna get right in all of these. You know what I'm saying? Joe, what color you fucking with?
I feel like I like red.
Right,
I go red. You know,
Does this guy
I go
only
red,
wear
and I feel
Puma?
Like these are
This
popping.
guy's not putting me
This
on
red
at
colorway,
all.
especially.
It just pops.
It's
something
ASAP
about
Rocky
that,
going
right?
shoe shopping with
Nice
Complex.
assortment.
Yeah, man, we gotta donate. We want to donate these. You know, we want to donate these to the PAL.
I like that.
You know, in
My
Harlem.
goodness
Yeah,
me,
on
man.
the
We
side
should have
of
watched someone that's a
Manhattan,
Nike
so-
fan.
Love that.
Hold on. How much I owe you? What's the total?
You got 63 pairs, and the total will be 4,866.
Damn.
I pick this one.
What did he just say? Did bro say damn to $866? Bro, why is this guy acting like he's not rich?
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Thank
Your
you.
car.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Send the rest to the PAL, please. We're gonna donate the rest there. Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Have
Thank you
a
for
good
shopping
one.
with Jimmy Jazz.
All right, take care. Y'all be good. All right, Complex. See y'all next time. Like I said, in 10 years. Peace. Harlem.
Nah, the real one's
ASAP.
bad, bro.
We out.
Not gonna lie, ASAP made some good shoes. Oh, let me see these Speed Cats. Speed Cat OG red and white. Hold on. OG red. Yo, Apex, there they go, man. Yo, these Puma shoes are like, they're like mad cheap, bro. I think my Google just crashed. What the hell? Yo, this is a joke, man. Nah, do I just start rocking Puma shoes? No, I can't get myself to wear Puma. But it's like the shoes are mad cheap, bro. £90 for this. I mean, it's alright, man. I'm telling you, replace this with the Nike logo. I'm getting it ASAP. That's the bad thing. I don't like how the Puma's everywhere, bro. I feel like they're doing too much. Nah, it's doing too much. Oh, now it's on the screen. How many shoes did this brother get? Holy. Hold on, what was that? Ooh, wait, I kind of like these. Base G. Okay. Hold on. Nah, those two. I like those. Yo, oh, it was 4K. I thought you said 800. That's what I'm saying. All the Puma is crazy.